So a couple years ago, we started to notice a trend with insurance carriers where they were starting to require more security requirements of their clients, customers, to be able to write insurance policies. So a few years ago, I built what we coin internally at GroupOne our security stack. That's obviously evolved over the years as I start to see the requirements change from the cyber insurance firms. But thinking back to when we started that implementation process, how did that go for you? And do you feel like you found value in that? But just more so interested to know how that process went, and then what the potential pain was of the organization, if any, of doing like multi-factor authentication, because there's always this like, it's going to be such a painful thing for us. And, when we have the employees that we don't want them to use their cell phones. So I'm just curious to know like how that worked out for you guys.
We haven't had any painful transitions as far as the multi-factor authentication. Nobody complained about doing it.
That's great.
And if they did, we just put it through to my cell phone and I was able to approve it for them.
Okay, great.
You guys worked with us to work around that. But going back to when we implemented it, we did have a client, because we did not have it before. Because like you said, it's fairly new within the past few years, and we never had any reason to, because who's going to hack us for a bunch of AutoCAD files?
Yeah.
But going back, we did have a client who they had two separate sides to their business, but it was one overall requirement for their entire company.
Okay.
That needed the cybersecurity. That's when we just found out about like a day before we needed the insurance. Oh. And that was when I mailed you and Gary, and you were on it right away.
Yeah.
And I think that also sets us apart a little bit, is because since then we've had clients who have said, hey, we need you to have cybersecurity, and we're like, here you go.
Yeah.
And they're like, they're kind of shocked that we already have it, being such a small firm.
Good.
So that's kind of given us a leg up. But it's been in the background. So other than the Duo notifications, I don't think anybody notices anything.
Yeah, that's good. That's a great point. We're starting to see MSPs that actually require their client partners to have cyber liability policies. So it's good to know that you guys are continuing that, to stick with that. And also, we're seeing some changes and some trends with insurance carriers requiring more cyber tools. So that's on us to actually implement these. So going into next year, we'll be implementing mandatory security awareness training and phishing training. So that's one of the elements, and there's various others that we'll be implementing and including in our service. So
that would be great, because we're working so fast, and if another company's been hacked and you say, oh, it's an invoice, and click on it, you never know what happens.
Sure.
So I think bringing awareness to that side would be great.